Hello friends, it's me again, Insane Carl, bringing you another insanely funny original short story. Excuse me one moment. Hey doc, I'm not going to try and escape, and in my limo here there's like 10 seats. Can you please move over to a seat on the other side, so we don't look like two weirdos here?
Okay, as long as I have your word you won't try and escape.
That's better. Every time I look over my shoulder you're sitting there like impending doom or something. Anyway folks, grab a joint or a beer and watch this little Christmas play I wrote.
Can I shut the window? I'm freezing.
No, now shut the fuck up so I can watch this.
Thank you so much for that kind applause. I'm very excited because I guess tonight is Santa Claus the 10th. Welcome to the show, Santa, and how are you feeling?
Not bad for a guy my age, getting by, you know. Getting ready to enjoy my retirement.
Well, it sounds like we have a lot of fans who are not very happy with that, but I think we owe it to Santa to hear what he has to say before we jump to conclusions. And as we said before the show, folks, Santa did have an announcement to make, so let's listen to what he has to say before we judge his decision. What do you say, folks? Don't forget his son will be on right after this to explain the future of Santa Claus.
Well, thank you, Victoria, and I think once I explain things the people better understand. First off, things are changing around the world, and my way of doing things is no longer efficient, and I have turned the reins of Santa Claus over to my son, and when he comes out, and he will explain how things will continue, none of you will be disappointed.
Wow, that's quite a shock, Santa, but go ahead, explain what things are going to happen as well as is what brought about this change.
Well, as you know, our family has held the Santa Claus Charter for the United States for 10 generations now, and we hope to continue holding that for as long as eternity. But I'm afraid my way of doing things with the reindeer and sled, it's just no longer efficient, and what the kids want today, my elves are having trouble making them.
Whatever do you mean? It seems like you've always had the packages delivered on time.
That's true, Victoria, up until last year, and after the incident that took place last year there needs to be some different controls and security methods in place. I'll save you 2 examples. I don't have what the children want today, and my elves don't know how to get it or make it. We don't know how to make heroin, cocaine, crystal meth, automatic weapons, as well as syringes. Along with that, last year in Compton I was sleigh-jacked, and when the police finally did recover my sled and reindeer, all the toys were gone and 6 of the reindeers had been stolen. On top of that, I got a call from the police 2 weeks later that they found the charred remains of my reindeer and that they have been used for a barbecue. And at that point, Mrs. Claus and I decided it was time for my retirement and also to turn things over to my son. He seems to have some better ways of getting the job done and more efficient. It's the old story, out with the old and in with the new.
I see. Well, here we go again, and never happens in Bel Air, but always happens in Compton. Anyway, Santa, I just want to say thank you for being here, and folks, after this station break we'll be right back with Santa's son, Santa Claus the 11th. Okay folks, we're back, and I guessed it's Santa Claus the 11th. Well, hello Santa, and welcome to our show.
Oh no, thank you for inviting me here.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Could I ask you to remove your mask? It's really hard to hear you.
Of course, Victoria, I just wanted you to see what we travel with.
Well, that's better, and may I say you're a good-looking gentleman.
You're not too bad yourself, Victoria.
Oh, thank you, that's so nice. Anyway, we were talking to your dad and he said that you have taken steps to make sure that the children will be able to get what they want today. And at the same time the toys remain safe, and your traveling is also safe, so that everything gets delivered.
Yes, that is correct, Victoria. The first thing I did was purchase a blackhawk chopper from the military that will ensure the gifts will be delivered on a timely basis because of the speed and accuracy which I can get them there. And in the event of someone attempting to rob me of the toys before they are delivered, I have 8 22-inch cannons which are nuclear tipped to stop any problems before they begin, as well as for forward and rear 7mm lasers.
Wow, that's amazing. That will ensure all the children will get their gifts, I imagine. And what about being able to provide the type of gifts that children want today?
Well, that's easy. That was no problem either. First day I've arranged with the Menzola cartel in Colombia, and they will provide me with all the cocaine I need. Next I arranged with the Mexican cartel for all the crystal meth and heroin. that we need. Along with that, I arranged with Ballstream's pharmacy for all the syringes I need. Next, we went direct to the manufacturer and arranged for all the automatic assault rifles we feel we need to provide for the kids. So I would say this is the first year in a long time that all the kids will receive what they want. All the presents will be delivered and all on a timely basis.
Wow, that sounds great, Santa, and I'm afraid our time is about up here. But I hope you come back after Christmas and let us know how things went.
You can count on it, Victoria, and thank you so much for having me.
Would you like to meet me for a drink at Rupert's 33 Club after the show?
I'd like nothing more. I'll meet you there.
Well folks, that's it for tonight. We hope you enjoyed our show. Everybody have a nice weekend, and as we promised, we will be returning next week with the Tooth Fairy. Good night everybody.
That's it for night everybody, and thanks for watching. And it's a reminder, no animals were harmed in the making of this motion picture.